Hello and welcome to this video. Please don't skip the intro, I'll just make a quick introduction on the plugin. First one, it is not released yet and few things might change before official version, but core features and overall will be very similar to this one which you could see in today's video. Second thing, and maybe the most important, this has unlimited use and doesn't contain any subscription at all. So you're free to use it whenever you want, however you want, on your own rules. Third, this isn't a plugin where you click run and you don't have any control over what's happening in the video, on the timeline and in the Premiere. Without any further talk, let's jump straight into walkthrough.
Okay, so we are in Premiere, we go to the window, extensions, Flowcut, and boom! This banger pops up. I will go through each tab and explain it quickly. What does certain setting do? Okay, first one is sequence tab. Let's say you want to become popular on social media and you need to post some vertical reels. Then you're just choosing reel short 60 FPS, create sequence, and boom! Whole sequence prepared, many video tracks, many audio tracks. Next one is cut tab, and trust me, this one will save you so much time. I'm using it on every video I edit. It is a beast feature. To show how does it work, I have to implement my example footage. This will be one of my client's videos. Okay, footage imported. I'm just going to click this one. You can see it all got highlighted, but to make sure that everything goes well, I always click analyze audio levels. As soon as I analyzed, I have everything explained over there. Also, I can choose the preset, whether I want it sharper or looser, or maybe balanced if I'm a putty, but usually the sharper is accurate once I use it the most. Now what you need to do is just hit apply recommended, go up and click run cut. Look what happens with the clip. Isn't that crazy, guys? To show you that it isn't random cut, just listen it for a moment.
You're building a brand and you're working like a donkey, but you don't have anything to show for it. You have absolutely nothing to show for it except working 16 hours, being on vacation on your phone, talking to suppliers, and you think you have something
crazy shit. Okay, as soon as your video got the cleanest cut possible, you want to go to the captions tab. And now in the first sub tab, there are few simple things. Here, you are choosing the language. Of course, there are way more than in the basic Premiere settings. Look, for example, Polish, Spanish, French, German, Italian, Portuguese, Dutch, Russian, Ukrainian, Czech, Slovak, so many. Adobe can't even compare to this. As soon as you choose your language, you are going to select the accuracy. Of course, we want the best one because who would like to do fast and not good? We are the professionals, so we are selecting the best one. But if you have your file already transcribed, you can just click import SRT and import your SRT. You're just clicking it. There is a quick note that Picker may open behind Premiere, and this happened to me. And from there, you can just import your SRT. But we don't have our SRT, so we are just selecting the clips I want to transcribe. Click transcribe a caption and look what happens. Within 20 seconds we got perfect transcript, and now it is very easy to go through everything because even my grandma could. Words per segment, so for example we are going to use 3, it is very accurate one. We of course deleting our punctuations and big letters for social media. Apply, boom, now we don't have any punctuation. What's more, if you don't like how the segment is built, you can click the pencil button and rechunk it. For example, if you click enter, it moves into a new segment. If you go to the following one and click backspace at the beginning, boom, it merges with the previous segment. So amazing, guys. Now in the style panel, you can choose whether you want animated captions like this, for example, or you want to create subtitle track like this one. It's typical for the Premiere Pro. Additionally, you can export your transcript as SRT if you would like to work on it somewhere else. Let's say we want animated captions. So I'm selecting all of the clips and click generate animated captions. As you can see, mogurs are placing right now. Now all of the captions from our transcript are placed. If you don't like the color, position or font, you can change it in properties panel. For example, we want Helvetica font. So I changed it to Helvetica. We want our box to be blue, not orange. Now it is blue. We want our text to be slightly lower, so we're adjusting Y position. And now what you have to do is go to the style, click copy, select all of the mogurts, and then click paste style.
except working 16 hours, being on vacation on your phone.
Perfect. Okay, next one is assets tab. This one is also very useful. We will go from the back, so we are in the backgrounds, and here you just can implement whatever you need on your timeline to look premium, so you can attract only high-ticket clients. Let's say we want to go with clean Apple UI animation. We are selecting this 9th background. Now I'm just clicking add to timeline. Boom, we have it on the timeline. Unfortunately, it is not fitted well, so I'm going to quickly fix this. Fill frame. Still not perfect because it is a little bit pixelated, so we're going with Gaussian blur. Boom, definitely too much. Decreasing amount to maybe 3. Scaling it a little bit so we won't have this ugly corners, and now we have perfect background. Okay, you have amazing background, but to become crazy editor, you need to have pretty text, and that's where the text tab comes up. Okay, let's say we want our text to bounce up with nice gradient. So I just selected this one, and there you can see on our timeline, this Mogurt appeared. Now you are clicking just right button, fit to frame, and you have Apple style animation. You go to the properties, you can change the color, the font, for example, Helvetica. Oh, so pretty. Change text to sample text. And now we have our pretty animation. Sample text. Beautiful. Within seconds. There for sure you will have nice looking previews, but at the moment we don't have. Don't worry about that. Let's say you want to do smooth slide left with new text. I have my preset to do slide out, but it doesn't matter actually. Okay. Our text is sliding left and it disappears. To fill this gap, we are adding text left gradient. I matched the timings so it looks smooth, and look what do we have. Very nice, smooth looking animation. Next sub-tab is overlays, and I think I don't have explained what is overlay, but what do you get there? Some nice overlays, even the tracking, these viral ones. But what's more important, you have this button in out. You're clicking this in out, selecting the area that you want to place on the timeline, and if you click V, only video will appear on the timeline, and if you click A, only audio. So I'm clicking V, and look, I have only this part applied. Next panel is looks panel, and there you are just getting many LUTs. Let's say we want to use first one, Ember Mist Worm. Looks pretty nice. I usually use copy path because it is way faster to apply. So we are clicking copy path, go to our clip, select it. Now in Lumetri color, you have to find input LUT. There you click browse, Ctrl V, and your LUT is applied. This one doesn't match at the moment, but it doesn't matter. If you would click install to Premiere, it will appear in this box, but it takes much longer time than just copying and pasting into browser. Next panel is library. I also use it all of the time. Here you can add your folder with your background, slightly transitions, PNGs, overlays, songs, whatever you have. To show you how does it work, I will go through sound effects. For example, camera shutters, and this one. There we have few sounds. You can hear that they sound different, and I want, for example, only this one. I'm clicking in, out, add to timeline, and boom, I have it over there, right at the cursor. Perfect. Let's say, for example, I need whoosh, so we go to whooshes. Let's go for this file, and you can see we have 3 different ones. I want only this one. I'm clicking in, out. I need it a little bit before our shutter, add to timeline, boom. Amazing. I'm now in the UI panel, and let's say you want this notification sound, but you can see it is long, too long. We need only this part, so I'm clicking in, out, add to timeline, boom, we have this notification. Perfect. We are now in Lightleak transitions, and let's say we don't want those ones from the first part, and we want the one that is at the end. So let's say, yeah, this one. We are clicking in, out, selecting only this area, clicking V, and boom, we have only this transition. You don't have to f with it. Now you're just changing blending mode, and you have your amazing transition. Last tab is notes. This might also be very useful one, because if you're working on the multi-projects, there are some things that you have to remember for each one. So you can make a note that, for example, needs to be done by 3rd of July. Unfortunately, as you can see, I missed the deadline, but it doesn't matter. It is saved per project, so each project will have a different note. It is fully linked to each one. If you don't like the red color of the panel, you can go through these colors and select whatever looks the best. For example, purple looks beautiful. For today's video, it is everything. Hope y'all enjoyed. Subscribe.